There is a weird feeling of empowerment when you are alone in a new city, when nobody knows you so you can be whoever you want. Yet, it can be so very intimidating. You do all the planning yourself, you have only you to count on for directions in all things that happens on the way. And nobody's there to take you nice photos. Last month I had a chance to spend 4 days in Taipei, all by myself and for myself. This is my very first solo trip. Though short, it was one of the best 4 days in my life so far. It came at the very right time when my work life was so hectic that I craved some time away to observe new things and reflect. The following are the things I did while alone in Taipei, and I hope that this will give you some encouragement to try out solo traveling. The first day in Taipei, I booked a city walking tour by a company called Formosa and was guided by a young girl named Asha. I learned so much about the history of the city. For example, on this tour I learned about Taiwan's relationship with China, the ups and downs in Taiwan history, the history of Taiwan's LGBT movement and how it became the very first Asian country to legalize same-sex marriage. Asha also gave us some insights into what it's like living in the city, especially as a young person. With all of these facts and insights, I feel like I have some deeper understanding and connections to Taipei. This tour also gives me an overview of the different areas of the city so that I can revisit the parts that interest me the most later. When traveling, we often have this hidden pressure to check out as many destinations and do as many things as possible. But when solo travel, there is no one you have to compromise, and you can really take the time to enjoy the city as you want. For me, it is to take the time to do the routine things that I would do if I were to live in Taipei rather than just visiting. I wake up at the time I normally wake up if I have to go to work in Hanoi. Go out for breakfast at a local shop, take the bus, go to a local bar and enjoy some live music. And sometimes, amidst all of this craziness of the big city, I just wanted to sit down and people watch. For me, traveling alone is a good time to be away, get quiet and reflect. On the second day alone in Taipei, I took an afternoon at a cafe to read books. The quietness really helped to refresh me as it gave some familiarity to the otherwise foreign and hectic city. Being a big city, Taipei has many quiet and green corners which I love. It has such a chilled and warm vibe to the extent that I felt like the city totally engulfed me as part of it. And it did not feel foreign at all until I heard somebody speak Chinese, which I realized I don't understand. I did a lot of aimless wandering. I picked an area that I was interested in and just walked around, entered shops and checked out monuments as I go. You never know what that will bring you to. On my last day in Taipei, I decided to check out the Dihua Street. Having vaguely heard that it is a traditional street mixed with modern concept stores. And I coincidentally entered the Museum 207, which explains the local way of living. The museum has a very quiet, beautiful top observations, viewing over the whole street, which I love. Or the other day, after spending an afternoon reading in the Yue and Yue Ko in Songshan Cultural Park, I coincidentally discovered a dance show performing that night. I purchased a ticket on a whim, and that night turned out to be phenomenal. In Taipei, there were times that I felt weirdly courageous. I dressed up and came to a speakeasy bar alone, and with a little help of alcohol, I struck up conversations with a local. Maybe it's the mood of Taipei that motivated me to get out of my comfort zone. Maybe it's my fear of missing out. Or maybe because I was having lots of cute clothes that I felt like it's a waste if I don't dress up and go. But there were also times that I felt lonely and tired that I canceled a pub crawl to have some time alone. If you are an extrovert, introverted like me, and sometimes you hesitate to go to a bar or eat out, even though you are very curious about the place, I would just say, just dress up and go. Take a deep breath and try to enjoy the moment. The other times that you may feel you need some quiet time, then let it be. The perks and also the curse of being alone is that you can and have to be very comfortable with yourself. Embrace your greatness, your silly moments, your easygoing, and sometimes even your loneliness and insecurities. Once in a while, I love to take a solo trip because in my opinion, solo traveling is a way of loving yourself by listening to what you want to do and challenging yourself to step out of your comfort zones. Solo traveling also makes me understand myself more because I have no one to fall back on and have to depend on my own intuition and planning. These are the tips and things that help me enjoy solo traveling even more. I hope that these tips will motivate you and helps you plan a great solo trip. Let me know in the comment below if you like solo traveling or thinking of trying out. And until next time.